Hello everyone, Namaste. This is GM Pragya of Standard 7 welcoming you to GM Pragya's Fun Learning channel. So in our previous videos, we had learnt about the sentence, kinds of sentences and subject and predicate. So this was all about regarding the sentence. Today we are going to start a new topic, and that is the noun and the kinds of nouns. Okay, so before getting started on the kinds of nouns, first we have to know that what are nouns. Nouns means words which are used as names of persons, animals, places or things. They are called nouns. Okay, so they are all naming words are called nouns. So how many types of nouns are there? So there are 5 types of nouns. 5 types of nouns. First one is proper noun. Second one is common noun. Third one is collective noun. Fourth one is material noun. And last one is abstract noun. So these are the 5 types of nouns. So first we are going to know about proper noun. Now proper noun means a proper noun is the special name of a particular person, place or thing. Suppose example we take Rohan. So Rohan is the name of a particular boy. So this is a proper noun. Next we take Mumbai. So Mumbai is the name of a particular city. So that is why these words are your proper noun. Now one thing to note here is that proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Suppose I write here Rohan lives in Mumbai. At the end of the sentence, full stop. Okay, so here Rohan is the proper noun and Mumbai is also the proper noun. So that is why Rohan's first letter is capital and Mumbai. Here also this is the name of a particular city. So that is why the first letter M is also capital. Okay, so proper noun means something particular. It can be your person's name, your building, countries, cities, mountains, oceans, famous buildings like Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar. So all these are your proper nouns because the number of that things is only one. Taj Mahal is only one. So that is why this is a proper noun. It is a particular thing. Okay. Next we are going to know about common noun. Now what are common nouns? Common noun means a noun which does not point out to any particular person, place or thing, but it is common to all persons, things of the same class and kind. So those are your common nouns. So suppose I take an example, boy. It is a common noun. Girl. It is also a common noun. Potato. So these all words are common noun because they belong to the same class or kind. Okay, common noun is this much. Third one is your collective noun. Now this is the main type of noun which is necessary for you to understand clearly. So now what is your collective noun? Collective noun means when a noun stands for a collection of persons. When a noun stands for a collection of persons or things considered as one complete one. So that is called your collective noun. Suppose I give an example. Group of soldiers. So we are not going to write this complete thing, group of soldiers. So in place of this group of soldiers, we can write army. That means a group of soldiers is called an army. Likewise, we can write group of people. Now group of people we can also write crowd. Crowd of people. So these army, crowd. So these are all your collective nouns because they are a group of something, a collection of the same kind. So that is why these are your collective nouns. Group of soldiers is your army. Group of people is crowd. Group of sheep is flock. So these are all your group things. Now, one thing to note here is that we have to memorize one thing, that when referring to a single unit, collective nouns take a singular verb form. Like I'm giving an example. My family likes to eat dinner together. This is a sentence. So here, my family is a group of the members of my family. My family means a group of people or the members. So here, my family is a group of the group of the members. So that is why my family here is a singular thing. So that is why the verb is also likes. We are not writing that my family like to eat. We are writing my family likes to eat. So here singular verb form is used. Likewise, plural we will see that when referring to a collection of individuals, so their collective nouns are placed in a plural verb form. In a plural verb form, those are used. Like here I write, the police chased the thief. Not chased. The police are chasing. We will write are chasing, present continuous. Okay, the police are chasing the thief. So here, the police means a group of certain people who are in duty, or though you know that police are for the welfare of our society or the benefit of our society, to check our society. So that is why police is a group of people. That is why we are writing the police are chasing the thief. We are not writing the police is chasing the thief. If there was the policeman, then we will have to write the policeman is chasing the thief. But here police is written, means a group of people. So the police are chasing the thief. So this is your collective noun. Now the fourth type of noun is your material noun. Now what is your material noun? Material noun means, from the name we can understand that it is a material. Gold, your iron, milk, cotton is grown in India. This is a sentence. So here cotton is also a material. So this iron, gold, silver, cotton and everything. So these are your material. That means a noun which stands for the matter. A noun which stands for the matter or substance of which things are made is called a material noun. Like your example, I gave you already. We will write a sentence. Windows are made of glass. That means windows are made of glass. So glass is the material noun here. One more example we will write. Tea is made from milk. Tea is made from milk. So here milk is the material noun because tea is made from milk. Now one slight difference can you recognize in these two examples? Yes, here glass and milk are the materials, two materials. But you have to, you can see here that of is written here and here from is written. Now why this difference? Let me explain you that when windows are made of glass, if we do it vice versa, glass is made of windows. That means the new material, glass is the raw material, glass is the main material. With glass, windows are made. Of glass, windows are made. That means window is the new material. So if windows can be transformed back to glass, it can be transformed back to the original state. So we are using of. Here if we break the windows, then we will get pieces of glass. We can get back the original form, that is glass. So that is why we are using here of. Likewise, here you can see tea is made from milk. Now why from is used here? Because milk cannot be get back from tea. We cannot get back milk from tea because milk is already dissolved in the tea. So here from is used. So this is a very short trick to understand that where to use of and where to use from. So this is all about our material noun. Material noun means only material. The last one is a little bit difficult, not difficult but little bit difficult to understand. So abstract noun means like let me tell you one thing. Proper noun, common noun, collective noun and material noun. Can you tell what are these nouns called? These are also called concrete nouns. These are also called concrete nouns. Now why, you will ask? Because proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, all the things which are there in these type of noun, those can be felt, tasted, those can be heard, those can be smelt. So this is all about, those can be felt, we can feel them externally. So that is why proper, common, collective and material noun, we can touch them. That is why they are called concrete nouns. But abstract noun is a little bit different one. Why? Abstract noun is a noun where things which you can only feel, you can only feel and express, but you cannot touch them. Like example I am giving here: beauty, truth, anger. So beauty, truth, anger. So these are all your abstract nouns. Why? Because you cannot feel them, you cannot touch them. You can only express them. You can feel them, you can express them. So that is why these are your abstract nouns. Now you will ask me, I think you have heard about adjective. Adjectives are the describing words of noun, those who describe the noun. So adjective means the words which describe the noun. So you must be asking that the man is kind. I am telling one sentence, one example. The man is kind. So here kind is describing the man. That is why kind is an adjective. But here I have taken the same examples: beauty, truth, anger. So these are also adjectives. Why these are called abstract nouns? So the difference between them, let me explain you. So this is very important because often children get confused between adjective and abstract noun. So that is why it is very important to clear that doubt. So the thing is that the man is kind. So here the man is kind. So here kind is describing the man. Kind is describing the quality of the man. So that is why here kind is an adjective. But if we change the sentence and write the man has kindness. The man has kindness. That means here kindness is a quality. Question we will be asking that what quality does a man have? The man has kindness. So that is why here kindness is not describing the man. Kindness is there in the man. Okay. So that is why here we can understand that kind is an adjective, but kindness is an abstract noun. Kindness is an abstract noun. Kindness is an abstract noun and kind is an adjective. Now let us give a few examples so that you are getting very clear about this. Some examples, like you have to memorize them, you have to remember them. Like your add. Add is an adjective or verb also. So you can write addition. Likewise, able, we can change it in ability. Here able is an adjective and ability is an abstract noun. So this is how your abstract nouns and all the kinds of nouns are there. So this is how we are going to understand about the whole chapter of nouns: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun and abstract noun. So these all are very clear about things. I hope so you like the video, and please like, comment, share, and please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will receive all notifications. Thank you. Bye.